Hooray! It is that time of month again for beautiful rest to refresh the soul goddess provisions box. We have amazing wild blueberry chocolate, a great combination of wild blueberries and cacao and vegan, gluten-free, soy-free chocolate. I love that. It's so heavy too. It's like really beefy. I love this sort of elixir. I have an evergreen spray, and this is Chicky Botanica Forest Bathe Evergreen Mist. Oh my God, it's so refreshing. And this one has organic essential oils, beautiful forest, cinnamon, and orange. I have something similar to this, and it just really wakes you up and revives you, and it smells so natural and beautiful. I love this retreat journal. I love the feel of it. It's time for a gorgeous self-guided journey and create your own retreat and embracing stillness. Whenever I write down my feelings, I just feel like I'm releasing them. It's so heavenly. Now I really love this. This is a set of gold and purple wax candles with Lunar Insight stamp to seal your letters. So to use, all you do is light the candle and drip wax over the envelope. You wait 5 or 6 seconds and you place the stamp onto the wax for 6 seconds. And then you remove it gently. I'm obsessed with wax sealants. I think they're so regal and cool. And this beautiful red tiger eye, I love this. Connect to your root chakra and really welcome the balance into your life. Calming and centering. I just absolutely love this. Again, you guys, these are absolutely amazing. I really like these greeting cards right too. You know, you can write beautiful messages, thank you notes to people. Absolutely amazing. So if you guys want to just quickly look at that, and you can, you know, do a freeze frame and read about this. You guys, amazing job over there. I always love their stuff. So high quality, so much fun, just absolutely amazing. So that is this month's Goddess Provision Box.
Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Oh my goodness, you guys, several times today I tried to tape outside for you, and every single time the wind starts whipping up ridiculously and it just becomes like so haphazard. So I thought, oh well, I'll just pretty up the set with a lot of nice crystals and some of my favorite cards. And we'll have a feel-good video on what your angels, guides, and your higher self are trying to convey to you, and any changes that may be taking place for you over the next 60 days. Honest to goodness, I feel like we're all going to recognize the fact that magic really happens. The universe is listening. We're going to get what we give. We create what we feel. Optimism is going to attract more positivity than you have had in a long time, but we really do need to look out for this and be on the watch for it, and you know, protect ourselves against negativity. Just banish it. Goodbye, not hearing about it, good communication, all this beautiful energy. So here are your choices for your pick a card, but I recommend, this is going to be quite quick, that you just watch all 3 and see what messages resonate with you. I just love the artwork and the colors. So happy. So number 1 is turquoise. This is actually one of my favorite stones. I feel like it's highly protective. I love the color. I feel like it just looks beautiful and amazing. So this is saying, in your spiritual path, your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Hallelujah for me. I know anytime that I go outside and I seek nature and quietude, way better experiences, 100% for myself. The next one is Moldavite. Whenever I see this, Sam, if you're watching this, it reminds me of you, because I made a Moldavite piece for her. And it wasn't a stone that I really worked with or was super familiar with, and as soon as I touched it, I'm like, I need Moldavite in everything. A really unique stone. So unconventionality, your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. 100%. I've always known since a very young age that I'm totally different from most people that I know. I mean, primarily I'm super optimistic, and the little things didn't bother me, but people thought I was weird. Like death didn't bother me. I knew that, you know, people, they were reincarnated. I just felt that, and I felt the kind of spirits and guides around me. Didn't bother me like it did some people. I could undergo a ridiculous amount of stress and not be fazed by it, because I could always put my mind elsewhere than like the crisis at hand, so I could handle a crisis and then just kind of like go through that. Strange things like that. But a lot of you guys, if you're watching this, you probably are already recognize the fact that you are a little unconventional. Who wants to be a sheep? Who wants to be herded around and told what to do? Not me, and most likely not you, right? No thank you to the sheeples. watermelon tourmaline for number 3. This is such, oh, I love this stone so much, and I actually have an amulet of this that I love. So this is another thing we should be looking at: stress reduction. De-stress your mind, your body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. 100%. I always say to myself, I always can kind of get the zhuzh I need, because I'm like, if I do this first step and then I'm tired, you know what? I can always, wherever I am, I can always just sit here and take a nap. I can stop at any time and, you know, take it easy. We can conserve our energy. We don't need to just splash it around, you know, and give our time and attention and resources to everyone and everything. We can just mellow the hello out and, you know, get creative with how to reconstruct our day if we're just pushing too hard. I mean, I have double fire in my chart, so I go bonkers half the time until I realize what I'm doing, and I'm like, pump the brakes, retain some whatever, you know, especially when I'm an artistic bent and I'm like, I have to photograph this, I have to do that. Like, I get a little nutso. So this is the reminder to slow down. Okay, you guys, so those are your 3 choices. And again, feel free to watch more than one if you want. And again, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And right on my front thumbnail of this is all my information for private reads as well. I want to thank you guys for all your beautiful feedback and your orders. So wonderful. I really appreciate it. And I do, like, people are surprised that I usually do the day, and definitely, if not the day of, the day after that I receive your order. I just feel like it's time is of the essence like that. When you feel what you're feeling and the questions you're asking, I just feel like the results are more evident in the channeling when I do it quickly. So you guys, I am going to have a pause and then we're going to begin. Okay, so I feel too, in terms of messages, what I was just directed to right now, I was just going to use these solely, but I'm actually going to use a few tarot cards as well in this. So I'm going to shuffle, and I'm just talking about turquoise. Comment down below what your favorite stone is. I have to say, I feel really protected and vibrant and really good when I wear turquoise, and I've always been attracted to that since childhood. It's definitely been one of my stones. Okay, so we have the tarot ready, and we're going to pull some other things and things that are going to be taking place, and you should be noticing. Moonstone, heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness, as it is trustworthy. So don't doubt yourself. When you have an inclination or a pull to do something, absolutely go do it. And I had a little conversation with myself today saying, again, just because you may not feel, oh, the cat's about to jump up, but I don't really care. Just because today might not be ideal conditions that you thought were going to take place, trust in it. Still go to the beach and go for that walk you wanted to do. You don't have to film or do anything other than what you planned, which was a beautiful walk out in nature. And right away, when I decide to do what I tell myself I was going to do earlier, I feel like I trust myself. I trust myself to make a kind of commitment to doing something, and then I go ahead and do it. It's a really nice feeling. So I feel like with this heightened intuition, you're going to have protection from negativity. You're going to be able to banish that. You're going to have beautiful earth and animal connections. You're going to be connected to moon energy. You're going to be encouraged to move towards joy and things that are optimistic. So let's see what's taking place with this. Oh, I love this. There you go. And this card goes beautifully with this. The High Priestess has that connection. Lets go of ego, clears the air, defines what's necessary to give her good mental, spiritual balance. And inside of that resides the cool cucumber that you want to be. It really is, because nothing distracts. None of the 3D matrix garbage distracts you. Materialism, opinions, and opinions are really the lowest form of communication. So that's nice that you think this is good or bad, but very good for that. You know what I mean? Like when you're talking to people, they're like, I don't really like that food. It's like, who wants to hear it all day? It's like, it's like, you know, I know it's a form of communication, but what if somebody just gave you their opinions all day on you, your life, all of that? It would be very grating, right? And the High Priestess lets go of all of that. What do I feel? What am I seeking? What's going to bring me joy? How can I communicate better? How is my mental health? How can I increase my abundance? Use sun energy. It's so funny. It was the craziest thing. I was just walking by. I was in a store, and I saw this cutest bright pink cup, and it said soulmate on it. And I thought it was so adorable. I just got it. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm going to end up sending it to somebody or have it in one of my contests, because I really loved it. Because it's a great time for psychic connections, off the chart, beautiful, beautiful time to irrigate and figure out complex things that have been happening in your life. practical application on how to solve them, really in touch with your mystical self, not being so prone to extremes, nobody being able to manipulate you or do things right now, because you're really aware of what is taking place and how to counter that. I'm really good. I can read through manipulation pretty damn quickly, and all I need to do is pause and really assess what's going on. Now, I love this for you too, this beautiful opal energy. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You're guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So don't be shy. Don't feel like you have to hide or dim things down. If you want to wear something super fabulous, like tons of jewelry, bright colors, wild hairdos, whatever you want, just go for it. Say what you want to say. Be who you want to be 100%. Non-conforming. Do whatever you want. Be a leader in something, because so often people have this fear of sticking out, and I've never seen, what's the point of that? I love individuality, and you're really going to get in touch with that in a gorgeous way. Individuality is going to factor huge for you. Oh, we love this. 3 of Cups, beautiful. I was just thinking of Alice in Wonderland all day today too. I was like, I just really feel like that beautiful, bright, imaginative kind of energy around. So 3 of Cups is fantastic dynamic when it comes to collaborative work, reaching out, going out with groups of friends, socializing beautifully, being diplomatic, having a good time, navigating and dedicating yourself to being a good listener to friends as well. It's kind of like really good Libra kind of energy. It's very seductive, it's very attractive, it's self-indulgent, it's having a healthy detachment too. Like, you can say, do, be, whatever you want here, and I'm not going to judge it, and I don't need to, get infused with any kind of opinions about what's going on. I'm just enjoying the company and the people around me and really feeling that, really feeling the vibrancy of it. I love that for you. So just let yourself shine and sparkle. Feel good about who you are. I love this too. We'll pull one more fluorite. This is one of my favorite stones. I actually have it back here. I'm just going to put it right there and show you guys. Fluorite is that gorgeous purpley green right there on top of the big crystal quartz. It is a fantastic stone for spirituality. I feel like it's a refresher stone. It really is really, really refreshing. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive, lovable, inside and out. Believe this. That's why people are asking you to go places and do things and participate with them. They truly feel that you are a natural, it's like you're a natural vibrational increase with your energy that you bring to it, but also that you're just, I have always felt this about people. People can look very attractive from a distance, and just a kind of like flat picture of them. The more they speak and the more I feel their energy, they become more or less attractive according to kind of how they treat other people, how they see the world, how they speak, and also if they're utterly vain. Like, I just don't have time for just utterly vain people that are just all about them, totally self-serving. It's just all about looks and materialism. That kind of crinkles and crackles away very quickly, and when people are very little substance, it's like I don't feel like I have to attack or judge them. I simply just don't spend time with that, because what the hell's the point? And you're going to be able to feel an organic, authentic connection to people who truly find you beautiful due to your vibration, but also your physicality, and it is equal, gorgeous, happy energy that's light and vibrant. And I really feel like if some of you guys feel like, oh, I need my kindreds, I need some people, I need some fun people, you're going to find them and have a really nice time out in the world, socializing. A really good time for that. So that's you, group 1. Yay! If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. It really helps me. If you want a private read, everything is right on the front of this thumbnail, my email, everything else. I get back to you within 48 hours at the latest with your private video read. Very simple process. I want to thank all you guys so much, and enjoy. If you get any nice weather fronts like we had today, just go out and relish it and have a good time. So love and light. Okay, number 2, I love this Moldavite unconventionality. So I feel like you guys feel your uniqueness, and I really like this. And it is important to recognize our individuality, whatever we go out, whatever we're into, whether it's, hidden matters, humanitarianism, how we network, our achievements, the structures of our day. I know there's been time in my life where I was just all nocturnal. Like I didn't even want to operate during daylight hours. I would do all my readings at night, and I had all, and that was how I operated then. Embrace it, whatever was happening. And it gives you love and joy, and helps you embrace the true you. Feel it all the time. I love this because this is something that's going to be happening. And this is one of my favorite stones too, lapis lazuli. Life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you. And God is supporting you each step of the way. So you're going to find unique things showing up in your world that are like altering, they're life altering. They get you either right on that direct path you're meant to be on. Mine happens a little bit each day because I'll recognize something. I'll recognize a habitual behavior that doesn't really help me grow. So I'll let it go. Like I am so on autopilot sometimes when I go to our local mall. I always park in the same spot. I always start to go. But what that does for me when I'm doing that is it sets me up to have kind of the same behaviors because I'm starting a pattern, and what I want to do is experience things in a different way. So I break that up. I now, enter from a different place, park differently, and it's just one of those things where, like taking a ride home that you normally don't, seeing a road, seeing things instead of just being oblivious to them. Because I feel like some really interesting things are going to come in. You're going to either have people, for some of you, just coming out of the woodwork that are very attracted to you and are asking you out and want to take you places and you're having great conversations. You may be feeling much more social than you have prior, where you're just like, oh, I can do without this. And this is part of the reason for this. This beautiful titanium rainbow quartz is your multifaceted self. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So some of you guys are wondering about a very specific person. Why are they blocking me? Why am I not connecting with them? Why do I feel like there's something, whatever? And there are facets happening within their life where they could be caring for elders. They could be undergoing something, big changes, and trying to affect change in their life. So we never truly know what somebody is experiencing. So we shouldn't hazard negative guesses, negative guesses like, oh, they're just not interested in me, or oh, they think I'm less than, or whatever it is. Just wait. These people that you're thinking about, and this could also be people within your family too. This definitely has to do with love, this particular group right here. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. So some of you guys, you are interested in a very specific person, and you know this and you feel this, and what's happening, or you're ready, like you have aligned with and now are completely on the vibration of receiving love. So get ready for this. This could also be that life-changing event, and there's nothing more life-changing than running into somebody who is your absolute ideal and your partner in life that loves and supports you. You come through the door, they're happy to see you. That kind of energy is really going to show up. But again, we're looking for, social progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to other people or judge yourself. Instead, really focus on how far you've come and everything that you've learned and how you are so ready for this. Because a good thing to do right now too is to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Just a really nice purification process. Like, listen, I don't need to eat this or partake in this. For me, it can be perfectionism. Sometimes I'll be filming and I'll be like, no, that audio isn't ideal. I'm going to do this. And then I'll just go and get wrapped up in all the details. Sometimes it can be to just getting in my comfort zone and not convincing myself, oh, I don't really want to go out and also deal with people in the 3D world when I'm also constantly talking to people online and in the cyber world. And it's like I always have a great time. So it's one of those things for this. So I feel like this is one of the cards too now with the love being so heavy. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum is feeling and sending you important messages of guidance towards this person, towards this journey you're taking. Let's pull a couple of these. Oh, wow. This really is the love read. I was like, yeah, I just kept seeing it. So funny. I just kept seeing little red popping balloon hearts. Look at this. King of Wands coming for you. Very elegant, kind of polished, swish person that's coming into your life that is ready to make the gesture, cement the deal. I think this has to do with Valentine's Day is getting unbelievably like the energy and the alignment for a lot of people is building with this. They're like, I really would like to have a romantic kind of interval in my life now with all of this. And so you're in receivership. You have your cup open. You're ready to receive this love. And I feel like you're also undergoing some deep emotional healing because your heart is ready to heal from past experiences. And you are willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic practices which make you available and is very important right now. And also this is really important. Look at all your purples. Revealing your true self as you allow others to know the real you. You feel love for who you are. So this particular person coming in within this really loves the organic, authentic you, and it's so reassuring and so settling and calming and tranquil for your soul, because you're like, cool, I'm tired of feeling like I have to be thinner or smarter or richer or any of these things that society constantly kind of drills into us with all their stupid ads, and it simply isn't true. People like a restful soul. People like somebody who's chill and happy with who they are. Be happy. You'll see a lot of comedians like these guys, and I find them extraordinarily attractive due to the fact, like Tom Segura and people like that, they're not some physical ideal, and a lot of them are like 20-40 pounds overweight. They're so mellow, and they know what they're content, and they find joy in silliness and light and laughter in life, and I find that extraordinarily attractive. So just being you and sharing things that you think is funny and beautiful and creative makes you really, really beautiful to this significant person. So I love this for you, group 2. Love it, love it, love it. Comment down below if this is you and you feel this elevation of love and your heart chakra. Gorgeous. Again, you guys, if you want a private reading, you want to find out all the deets, just DM me or email me. All my information is right on the front of this video, right on my thumbnail. I get back to you within 24 or 48 hours. Thank you guys again for all your love and support. I'm really excited for you, group 2, because I feel like you're ready. You are ready to just shred this and go for it and really make a new impression, kind of in the sand of how you feel about yourself and how you operate in relationships really positively. So gorgeous. Okay, group 3. Now, stress reduction. This is mental clarity. This is reforming any bad habits that make us feel tired out, kaput, too much. Now is about a beautiful simplification and letting go, having clarity in your next step. For me, I'm really good at, I make a list, I make a daily plan. My first thing is, that's all I do. I go for it. Instead of going, I need to go to the post office, this, beach, exercise, gym, blah, blah. Say, nope, walk on the beach. And then when I'm walking on the beach, I can then solidify my day because I've broken out of that like carousel in my mind. Now, with Peridot, life lessons, you can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings behind them. Absolutely. It's very simple. Psychologically, we're habitual creatures. We will actually stay in a place that isn't that growth-orientated, fun, or exciting due to the fact that people have such a fear-based mentality when it comes to change. And change is the optimum regardless. We always want change for growth, for new understanding. So how do we break these habits? We simply notice when we're doing the same old every day, driving home the same way on autopilot. Ask yourself today, when you drove somewhere, what did you notice? What did you notice on your drive? Did you notice, like this black squirrel always runs out in the street, in this one street for me. Did you notice somebody walking a type of dog? Or were you just blank? Were you just completely on autopilot? And that's what we're trying to get away from, reforming that, learning from these lessons that if we want a vibrant, cool, like light-infused life, we need to alter the course. We need to alter and change. It could be changing our attitudes. It could be changing our behaviors, whatever it is. And I feel like you're really going to do that for yourself. Okay, we're going to start by clearing negativity. Release negativity from, with, or around you. Notice the people you spend time with. Do any of them just drive you a little bonkers and they're constantly talking about themselves or they're negative? That sort of thing. Are you watching things like I saw this weird thing on TV. I don't know, it was like my 100 or my 1,000-pound life or whatever, and it was about like these two sisters and I couldn't even turn it. I turned it on and it just looked like, just looking at the faces of the people that were involved in this conversation, because I didn't, nope, right off of there, because right away it was like, I wasn't into that. I wasn't into people that are undergoing pain and suffering and are negative. It's like, I've just moved away from that. I watch stand-up comedy all the time. That's like my bag. So whatever you can do for yourself. This is also a time of divine intervention. God sending miracles to answer some of your prayers. But do you actually know what you want? Do you actually want to know if you could pretty much have anything happen in the next day, week, month? What would those things be? Get aligned with that energy simply by identifying what they are. That's what I do. If we don't know what we want, how does the universe know? I saw this thing, I think it was, what if I take the wrong road? And somebody goes, well, where are you going? And it says, I don't know where I'm going. It goes, then, take either road. They both get you there. You know what I mean? So let's kind of like identify what we want. My number one thing when I wake up is I want to reach for positivity and be in a really tranquil, cool, mellow mental state so I can proceed with my work, my family, and my cool creative stuff in a happy, calm way. And, where I'm centered. And also I feel constant gratitude for the fact that I have what it is. This is part of it too right now. Healthy communication in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, and clear, assertive communication are going to help you be better understood and to understand other people. I feel like this too for a lot of you guys, a lot of beautiful wellness coming in. Recovery of health and wellness is entering in for you. So if you had, if you were undergoing issues, problems with your throat, colds, I feel like some of you guys had a whole myriad of issues, whether it was COVID, strep throat, stomach problems, headaches, whatever it is. This is what I do for myself. I have this weird gift where I honestly, I don't know how I can do this. I talk myself into wellness. So if I start to get a pain in the side of my head, anything because I've done too much of something, I'm not prone to all of these things naturally, but if I push it like anything else, it'll happen and I'll start to rub my head and I'll just say, I feel good. I feel better. All the energy is clearing. I will dim the lights and put on some beautiful like megahertz, lower megahertz, calm music and center myself and recover from that. Most of the time it's because we're rushing, we're uptight and things are tense that we have these problems to begin with. So I pump the brakes and I go in reverse, slow everything down. All is well. I speak to myself. I picture myself in like robust health, feeling good. Lots of times the vision of water, like being under a waterfall and water rushing over you, is soothing and kind of washes that away. But again, I feel like some of you guys, some of the blockages and the pain that's caused sometimes is that we don't have healthy communication with family members, friends, and loved ones. We let things kind of go under the bridge. We let things mount up, and we don't want to have any more animosity or resentment. So let's let it all go and let's address. You could have this friend that only calls you when they're in jeopardy and wants something from you. Be diplomatic and just say, listen, you're a very close friend, but I do find and recognize that whenever you call me, it is usually for a favor that you need or a resource I haven't. So I tend to think whenever my phone rings, what do they want now? And I don't want to always be thinking that of you because I love you. Yet there is an uneven give and take here. Just be totally honest. People love when you're honest. Sometimes they don't recognize their behavior. If you're a natural giver, they'll be like, get that silver platter of candy out and let me get all the candy and the goodies and gobble them up and leave you hungry. You know what I mean? Like, no. Like, not doing it anymore. Easy does it, because your health and happiness and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Absolutely. We need to be gentle with ourselves. Utilize all your strength and power, knowing that you can control and help yourself instead of fearing that others are going to try to do this as well. Be really gentle with yourself. You've been through some things. Ooh, look what's coming in. I'm loving it. Everybody, I would love for you guys to go back. Yeah, see, by standing up for yourself and noticing things, you're going to now get people that want to support you and give to you. So if you have any endeavors that you want somebody to financially pitch in for, now is a very ripe time for it. And if you guys have been waiting for a judgment in anything, in a relationship call, in a court case or something, things are going to start to come in your favor really beautifully. Again, this is good karmic rewards. It's you feeling like things are balancing out really beautiful. Home, family, whatever it is, love, passion, your children, work, wellness, all of this, travel, whatever you want, things are going to just really kind of like become very balanced and in a really good space for you to proceed forward in anything, which I really love. Love the Six of Pentacles, because people are saying, hey, here's some money, here's some of my business your way, here's whatever. You're feeling better about your image and who you are, your brand, the impressions you make, all of this. The beautiful hidden matters that come out, you're able to deal with them very diplomatically and very clear-headed, which I really, really like. Wow, great energy, group 3. Comment down below if this is you and you're feeling this and you're ready for it. I love it. Again, if you guys want a private read or anything else, all my information is on the thumbnail. Feel free to watch the other ones too. Is very love heavy, which I really like. The energy was really sterling and crackling with that. Loved it. And again, you guys, thank you for all your likes and subscribes and your beautiful comments. I love to read how you're doing and where you're at, and all your sharing and caring. You guys are the absolute best. Yeah, I love this. People get ready. February is a setup month, setting up and getting ready to plant those seeds for spring and move into this beautiful, we've got this. We are going to recognize and address things that need addressing so we can proceed with a clear head and a clear heart. So love and light, you guys.